to him on the way. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we beat 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end
right now. Really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Number 2.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sent on the ground out to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting third.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. LeMahieu retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, I love what Alex Gordon does for this offense. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Glenn Sparkman, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5.
Take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
The next 0-2. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
One guy who's been struggling a bit, Matt, Edwin Encarnacion. If you remember, he drove in over 100 runs last season, so everyone pretty much expected him to be a huge contributor again this year. That hasn't been the case so far, but it's still early. I'm hoping he starts the turnaround in this one.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Bases are empty, one man out. Three and two to the Yankees center fielder.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down. At the plate, Aaron Judge. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away.
Judge.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. On the season, Judge is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of. So if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. Bases are empty here with two men out. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Giancarlo Stanton now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. Up high, 2-1 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Yankees. We are still scoreless. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Settling in now, Nicky Lopez, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. 0-1 the count at first, and that ends the inning. Royals go down on just 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Edwin Encarnacion. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Alex Gordon. Originally drafted as a 3rd baseman out of the University of Nebraska. He's had to move to the outfield, not only move there, but now he's a multiple Gold Glove winner with unbelievable range and a strong, accurate arm.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
High and deep to left center field. Gordon going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2 balls and a strike now. Two and two. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Merrifield moves over. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So digging in now, Didi Gregorius. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit as the run will score from third and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Urshela, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Ready on 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Into the box, number 72, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Number 72.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The center fielder, number 11, Bubba Sterling.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, number 2. He reached on a single in his first try. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
A bouncer up the middle, taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right there for strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And that's the first out. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First delivery to him on the way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Going after it is Gordon. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. No balls and 1 strike. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it
got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Whit Merrifield. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's dead center for strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Number 66.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan O'Hearn. First time up, he went down looking. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Fastball called for strike 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Pitch out, nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. One away for the Royals here in the 4th, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Dozier, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Hunter Dozier is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Merrifield is off at first with 2 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit hard to short. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. On now to the bottom half of inning number. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fouled away. Windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's one away. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Takes this the other way to right. Merrifield back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated
and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
At pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
The left field.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Alex.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Alex Gordon goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, number 72.
Digging in, number 72. He's 0 for 1 thus far. At the knees, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. KC down in order. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Line towards center field. Sterling is right there, 1 down. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. One out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. Gregorius is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in, Bubba Sterling. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Sacrifice attempt here, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there, and the throw is laid at first, so they can't get anybody out. He's set, and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. So next to the plate for the Royals, Ryan O'Hearn, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Royals strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Throwing to second. Not in time. And he's in there with a double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Fouled off. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. LeMahieu leads off second with one gone in the inning. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Nope, 1-0.
Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. LeMahieu rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and they now lead by 2.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead it 2-0. In is Jorge Soler. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Stepping in, Nicky Lopez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Up with it, Sanchez. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Digging in, Bubba Sterling, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Behind 0-2 now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's Kevin McCarthy gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. In now, Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick to it of this as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The catcher, Gary.
One gone here in the Yankee seventh. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Taken high and deep to right. Merrifield ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. 8th home run on the season for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now to the plate, Gio Urshela. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. One and one. Here it comes. This is foul right side.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home. Ryan Dull has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 66, Ryan.
Leading off the inning, number 2, and they'll need him to get something going here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. With Merrifield next to hit. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in once again, Hunter Dozier. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. No balls and a strike to count. Hard ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Number 63 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Trying to pick things up where we left off, DJ LeMahieu. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB. You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. LeMahieu is retired, and there's one away. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Aaron Judge will be next. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Struck him out again, I should say, his 3rd punch out of the game. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Aroldis Chapman.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and 1 strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Another 0-2 coming. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But right there is Encarnacion, and he just got in the way of that one. 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Clearly fooled there on the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Alex Gordon is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. KC down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The New York Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Domingo Germán notches his 3rd win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Glenn Sparkman pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa.